Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are new and you don't know me, my name is Emma. It is so lovely to see you. On this channel we do a little bit of everything, but mostly fashion hauls and try-ons. I am a 40-something mum of 2 and enjoy nothing more than a rummage through a charity shop and then a good old-fashioned try-on. I have been missing in action for quite a while. I think it was April last year that I uploaded my last video. Apologies for that. I have no excuse. I think the fact that COVID just sort of really got me down a little bit, and working full time and just trying to juggle life and everything else that went with it. I work for the NHS. For those of you that don't know, I'm an NHS midwife, so it's been pretty full on at work, and I decided after Christmas that I was going to get my ass back into gear and get videoing again, and then January has come and gone in a blink, and here we are in February and I've only just got around to doing it. So I've got a bit of a different setup today. My husband has set me up with a light and a camera, so I don't know how it's going to go, I don't know how it's going to look. Please let me know in the comments how you feel about it, whether you prefer the old way of me doing it or this. I've nicked my son's clothes rail out of his bedroom, so if he watches it he'll be like, "What's my bloody clothes rail out my bedroom?" And it is. So what I thought I would do, because I can't possibly show you everything that I've bought from my charity shop since last April, because that would be a day-long video. So what I thought I would do is show you a few little pieces that I bought yesterday when we were out and about, and a few of sort of my favourite picks that I've been wearing over the winter months. So yeah, so that's it. So if you enjoy this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy it then please give it a thumbs up and tell all your friends. And one day, maybe this year, I might actually hit 10,000 subscribers. I've been saying that for 2 years now. But I think I'm never going to be a YouTube sensation if I don't actually upload anything to YouTube. So I'm standing here promising that hopefully promising that I will try and be better uploading, because you know what, you guys have been so kind. I've had so many messages, you know, it's just been so lovely. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that I am a little bit more present on my Instagram channel than I am over here, but hopefully things are going to change and I'll be on YouTube a little bit more. So I thought what I would do in true YouTube vlogger fashion is go through my rail and show you the things that I've been loving, show you some new things, all from charity shops, some things that are obviously new to me and some things that I've had for quite a while but I'm really enjoying wearing. And then what I'll do is I'll style them up and I'll put them together. Apologies in advance about my hair. It was either wash my hair or do a video, because I haven't really got time to do both before the end of the school day, if you know what I mean. So the video won and my hair didn't, and something's happened to this side, because in our fridge door, I know you didn't ask to know this, but in our fridge door there's a jar of sweet chilli sauce, and every time I bend down to get something in or out of the fridge, my hair swipes the top of it and a bit gets stuck because it's sticky around the edge. So there's something, it's not good around here, it's sweet chilli. But yeah, so it really does need washing. And my fridge probably needs a good clear out as well. So without further ado, let's go on with the video. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that I bought yesterday. So I feel like I feel like I should be on some kind of Bowden, you know, the shop up or something, getting my hangers off. I've even got matching hangers. So this is a sweatshirt which I bought yesterday in a charity shop. It is originally from Bowden and I paid £12 for this, and this was from the Marie Curie Cancer care shop in Alderley Edge. I actually thought that the prices in there were a rip-off. And I am all about giving to charity, and I don't mind paying, I mean, this was £12, which is fine because this is probably £60-ish worth of sweatshirt. But there was like an M&S running vest that was £15. And I thought, what? And there were other things in there, and I just couldn't get over the prices of things. And it does say that it's like the designer room, but M&S isn't designer, I don't think. And then you can go sort of 3 doors down into a different charity shop and pick up an M&S running vest for £2.50. So I think it's one of those shops that if it's not careful, it's going to sort of price itself out of the market. But I found this jumper, which I absolutely love. It's only a size small, and I originally bought it to fit my daughter. And then when I got it home, I tried it on and it fit me, so I haven't told her that I bought it for her originally. But I think we could probably share it. So I love the cuff detail, the stripes, and then it's actually got the same down the back as well, which I just absolutely loved. And I like how it's got that kind of higher at the front and lower at the back. So absolutely, here we go, bloody love it. And one of the other things that I bought yesterday, which I'm so thrilled with, and it goes bloody perfectly with my stripy top, is this bag strap, which is a whole new concept to me. And I saw it, I've seen bags with funky straps, and I know that you can clip them on and off. And I thought, oh, I really like that. And this was from the Cancer Research, again in Alderley Edge, and this was £2.50. And it's got gold bits on there that clip on. And then I thought, well, the only actual bag that I've got that's got clippy, on-y, offy them is this Tweed bag, which was from a charity shop and is actually Harris Tweed. And I think I paid about £8 for this, about 6 months ago. And I actually really like, I'm going to use a big word now, the juxtaposition. I've been studying up, girls, while I've not been here. Yeah, I like the kind of juxtaposition of the country tweed and the funky strap, and I think it looks really cool. And I have actually tried putting the strap onto other bags, because as long as they've got a metal bit there, I can tuck the strap into the bag and then use that. And it's really cool and I love it. So that was £2.50 and is going to change up a plethora of bags. I know. Anywho, and then the next thing that I bought yesterday is this, which is originally from M&S, and it's a little cropped wool jumper, turtleneck, with a little fake faux shirt tail coming out of it. Original M&S, I just told you that. This was from Cancer Research and this was £6. So, and I love the feel of the material, it's really lovely. I've been after a sleeveless pullovery type jumper to wear over dresses, because I didn't want bulky sleeves, and I think sometimes they look really nice when you've got like a shirt sticking out of them. So I'm not overly keen on the fact that it's already got a shirt at the bottom but not here. I would have preferred it to have actually had a proper shirt underneath it. Does that make sense? Like to have had the sleeves as well. So I'm not sure whether I might actually cut that bit off and just have it as it is. I haven't decided yet, but I'll let you see what you've been, the sweet chilli there. Oh dear, I'll let you see what you think when I try it on. And then the next thing is a jumper from the White Company, which I picked up in Clare House Hospice shop just before Christmas. Well, no, it was probably November time, and it was brand new with tags, and it is this navy wool. I think it's wool, I don't really know. It's not cashmere, I know that. Not that I know what my cashmere, well, it's 95% wool and 5% cashmere. And it's got these sequins here, but they're quite dull, and I like that about it. I like that it's not sort of in your face. I have a bit of an issue with sequins and my hair. I think if you've got beautiful, lovely, sleek, straight hair, then, or a bob, then you're grand when it comes to sequins. But with this holy show of sweet chilli dipping sauce right there, I really struggle and kind of catch on the sequins all the time. This one wasn't too bad, and I have worn this a couple of times. I bought this primarily for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and we went over to a lovely hotel in Llandudno, and I wore it with that skirt, which is a little velvet skirt, obvs. And I wore those together, and I wore navy tights and navy shoes, and felt really, really nice on one of the nights that we were there. And yeah, so that's been lovely, and I've really enjoyed wearing that. And while I'm at it, I shall show you the skirt. So this is just a basic A-line skirt. I used to have loads of things like this when I was younger, when I was sort of 18, 19, something like that, when I was working in the hairdressing salon. This was like my go-to wardrobe, little A-line skirt, and what my mother would call clodhopper heels, like proper chunky Cuban heeled shoes, like high but chunky, horrible. And I used to wear them, and this skirt cost me £5, and this was from, I think this was from Cancer Research, and this is originally by a company called Mistral, which I think are a company who do quite a lot of sort of seaside-y type clothes, you know, a bit like Sea Salt, that kind of company. So this has been really, really well worn. I've worn it with navy tights, and I actually bought some tights yesterday, bear with. I got these in, I actually got these in the same shop that I bought this, in the Marie Curie, and they were £1. And they are Hosiery 100 denier opaque tights by xxxx, in like a tealy blue, obviously never been worn, and I just thought that with that and funky shoes, yeah, I'm all for that. Again, I shall show you that, so that'll go there. And then next, as you can see, there's not a great deal of colour in this rail, but then I haven't been wearing a great deal of colour. This is sort of what I've been wearing and what I've been enjoying wearing. So the next thing is this, which I bought from a charity shop, which I can't remember the name of. It's in York, because my son's at uni in York, so we go up to York quite a lot. St Leonard's, is it St Leonard's maybe? I can't remember. Not St Leonard's. Can't remember. And it's laid out like a boutique. It's beautiful, and they have some really, really good stuff in. And then upstairs they have like a vintage part of it, and so like vintage sort of Levi's and stuff like that, and it's fab. And it's the only charity shop that my husband doesn't mind going into. And I picked this up in there for £8. And this is originally by a company called Yidarton, which when I've googled them, when I've got home, it seems like they are a company that Amazon sell. I don't know whether they're a company that you can actually buy, that you can go and buy in a shop. And I love how it's got this kind of asymmetrical waist, and it's just really lovely. And again, it's just the sort of thing that I was after. I just wanted a really casual, plain dress. I've got lots of florally dresses and pattern dresses, but I just wanted something quite plain that I could wear with a pair of trainers or Converse or whatever, and that wouldn't be too summery or too wintry, and this kind of fit my bill. So that was £8, and I've had it for probably about, when did we go? Beginning of January. I've had it for about 4 weeks, and I have literally worn it every time we've ever gone anywhere out since. So that was that. And then the next thing is this cardigan. Oh, and jeans. So this cardigan is originally from Sea Salt, and I bought this last year. I think I paid about £7 for it, and it's just this really soft sort of, I don't know what it is. I'm rubbish on, I've said this before, I'm rubbish at guessing what materials things are. It's wool and nylon. It's a little bit bubbly, and it needs a what were they used to be called? A Remington fuzzaway. Remington fuzzaway. It needs one of them on it, because I'm not brave enough to take a razor to things. But I've worn it over loads, and I've worn it over this dress, and I just think it's sort of nice and casual, and I love the colour of it. It's like a marley sort of grey colour, so I really like that. And then these jeans I picked up yesterday, and if you have followed me on my channel for any length of time, you will know that I had a pair of navy, sort of indigo coloured skinny jeans from Dorothy Perkins, which everybody used to ask me about. They grew and shrunk and grew and shrunk as I grew and shrunk and grew and shrunk, and then eventually the crotch just gave up. And I have finally found a replacement for them. So these are, I think they're exactly the same jeans. They're the Alice jeans. They're a size 12 long, and they're just really, really stretchy. And I got them to the till, and they were £3.25, and when I put them down she said, oh, that's just £1. And I was like, what? And she said, oh, all the trousers are £1 today. So yeah, so I was like, get in my bag. So I am loving them, and I thought styling them up with a sweatshirt and some trainers is just fab, isn't it? So, because I'm trying to sort of be a little, trying to be a bit more casual. I'm not very good at being casual, really. I always, you know, never knowingly underdressed me. Always feel like I get it wrong. I'm always really overdressed for an occasion. So the next skirt is this one, which is basically the same as this, but green, and it is originally from Bowden, and it's a size 12, and I paid £5 for this. It's quite stretchy, got a good amount of stretch to it. Again, it's just an A-line skirt, and I've just worn it with loads of things, and the main thing I've worn is navy tights, and navy tights have just come in so handy over the last couple of months because I've got so much navy stuff. I didn't own a pair of navy tights, can you believe it? And I went to M&S and I bought 2 pairs of navy tights, and you'll not regret it, I tell you, you will not regret it, because they just look so much better than black. And I think because I have to wear black, well, I don't have to, but I wear black tights if I wear my dress at work. So yeah, I thought navy tights. And then I bought this, which is a sweatshirt by the Selfish Mother company. I have got one of their sweatshirts which I bought probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and I got it from, they had a concession in the John Lewis in Liverpool, and I bought it from in there. I don't know if they still have that or not. And I paid full price for it, and I paid £50, and mine is navy and it says winging it on the front in silver. And I've always really liked this one with the mother on it, but £50 for a sweatshirt when you're used to paying these kind of prices was quite a lot. Anyway, lo and behold, found it me in a Chazza for a £5. Absolutely bloody love it, couldn't have been more happy. The one I've got's an extra large, and this is a small, and to be fair, I wouldn't say there's a massive amount of difference in them. The extra large isn't overly big, I don't think, and this isn't overly small. I mean, it's tighter, but I like it because it means I can sort of wear blazers and things over it, which is nice, and that was a £5, so absolutely delighted with that. And then, because everybody needs more tweed jackets, I bought this when we were in York last week or the week before, and it's originally from Sainsbury's. It's a tweed little shorts, it's a little bit more cropped than anything I've got, and ow, I'm really struggling. And it's got leather patches on the arms, little bits of leather on the pocket. It's originally, just said there from Sainsbury's, it cost me the grand total of £3. I wasn't going to buy this. I took this in, I was trying something else on and I can't remember what, and I took this in to try on with it and ended up buying this and not the thing I was taking in to try on. So there you go. And I really, really like that. And because it's got the, although it's brown, the main colour running through the stripe is navy. There's a bit of a theme, isn't there, here with everything? And the last item of clothing that I've been loving is my coat, which is originally from Peruna, or Pruna as we like to call it. Originally from Pruna, and it was £15, but I just love it. And I've always coveted this coat because if you've ever watched Miranda, in the last 2 episodes where she does like, she did like specials where she eventually got engaged and married, so spoiler alert if you've never watched them, she wears this coat but in a slightly different colourway. It's more maroony, I think, maroonies and browns, but I've always loved the style of it. Found it in a Chazza for £15 and absolutely love it. So, and again, it's just really nice, you know, with jeans, if I can find my jeans, I thought it'd just be really nice because it's got the pale blue in, and then, you know, to wear that underneath because it's got a little bit of sort of pink in. I just think, yeah, so I'm just going to sort of mix and match everything up. And then I bought a couple of pairs of shoes. So I bought these pairs of shoes. I bought those which are a pair of navy loafers and those which are a pair of sort of white sort of sparkly trainers. I paid £5 for those and I paid £5.50 for those. I bought those yesterday and I bought those about 2 weeks ago, and they are by a company called John White Mocha Mocha. Never heard of them. Googled them when I got home and they are about £100 worth of shoes, which, you know, who's putting them in a charity shop and not whacking them on eBay? I don't know, but, you know, thank you. And these, Findlay, the makers Findlay, never heard of them. Again, Googled them when I got home just to see who makes them, who they are, and they're about 50-60 quid's worth of shoes as well. So again, and they just really don't look like they've been worn, maybe a couple of times. There's hardly any wear and tear on them at all. But again, I just thought with jeans and my jacket and my sweatshirts, and just gonna style it all up for you. So what I will do, without further ado, is get some of these clothes on, style them up, accessorise them, see how we would wear them, and just have a bit of fun with them. Alright, so I'll catch up with you in a minute. Bye! So this is outfit number 1. Jeans, I paid £1 for, my £5.50 trainers, Bowden sweatshirt, and I've just popped the strap onto my tweed bag, which I just think really jazzes it up. And I really like that because I've got the stripes at the top and then the stripe of the bag and the cuffs. So just think that looks really cool. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to say shove on, because I always say that, pop on just my navy sort of wool coat just to show you how it can sort of look. So that's with my navy coat on, and I just really like that. This is a coat you've probably seen before. I've had it for quite a while, but I just really like it with the jeans and the navy top and the bag. I just think it all looks really nice. So yeah, so that's my first outfit all done, and I'll pop something else on for you now. And then this is the same jeans, just with my mother sweatshirt, which I absolutely love. I just think it's really cool. I think what I'm going to try and do, I've looped all through my bags and I don't actually really have any more bags that have got the loops there. And I'm thinking if I can find a couple of, like a navy bag maybe, in a charity shop, that I can cut the handles off and then I can attach these, I think I'll be on to a winner. I'm not really loving the tweed bag with this outfit, but it's just to kind of give you an idea of how the strap can look and how changing the strap up on a bag can give you a completely different bag. And I absolutely love it, and I just think it looks like loads of fun as well. I just think that's quite a fun and sort of funky outfit. And then I'll just pop the coat on. So that's just the coat with it. I just like pulling the sleeves out because it's quite cosy. And again, it's just really, really lovely. I love the colour, I love the pink, coming through with the pink and the grey. You can't really see the strap of the bag, but you can at the back, which I quite like that. But yeah, and I don't actually mind the tweed bag now I've got the coat on, because the bag's got sort of a bit of the tweediness about it. I mean, the coat's got a bit of tweediness about it. But yeah, again, I just think it's just really, really nice, and just something that I can imagine myself wearing. It's just dead easy, you know, we're going to pick my daughter up from school and then popping out for coffee, and it's just that sort of perfect outfit for that, isn't it, for just sort of cool school days. Yeah, so I shall try another one on. So that's the M&S top that I bought, and this is what I mean about this. I'm not sure whether I think it just looks better like that, or if I was to kind of put my own shirt underneath it with something a bit higher here, because I do have quite a high necked shirt, long sleeved, so I'm thinking, but with this and my shirt it might all be a bit too bulky. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what I think about it, really. I love it, but I don't know if it needs that. And I actually like that it's two sort of separate lengths, so I quite like that it's a little bit longer at the back, but I think you lose that when the shirt is hanging out. So but yeah, I think I really like that as an outfit. And then I would probably just sort of put on, you know, one of the coats, either the navy or the grey. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this on over a dress or something, just to kind of see how that works as well. So that's the dress, which I absolutely love. I've never actually worn it with trainers yet. I've tended to wear it with my navy tights and either some brown boots, or I've got some sort of funky red shoes that I've been wearing it with, which sounds disgusting, but it's actually quite nice. But I really like it with these, and I just think these are perfect for it, because they sort of cash it down in a way that, but what am I trying to say? I've got Converse, but I think probably the Converse are just like a bit too scruffy with it, because they are really scruffy now, whereas I actually really like these, and I think they're quite dressy as a trainer goes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop this over the top of this dress, which is kind of the vision I had when I bought this. This is what I was thinking. So let's see if it works. But again, I think I am going to cut this off, you know. I think. Imagine it without the bulk there, but I actually sort of, yeah, I really like that, and I think that's how I wanted it. I wanted this sort of high-necked, sleeveless, just very sort of boxy looking top to go over a dress, just to change it up a little bit, I think, and then I'll pop on my navy coat. So I've tried the tweed bag on and it just doesn't look right. So I've got an old Cath Kidston bag which has got the metal parts on there, but I've tucked the strap in. You can't take the strap off. But I'm just thinking, you know, can I make do with it? I mean, apart from the fact that I've got a bag full of handle, if you know what I mean. But I just am thinking, is that a bit... I actually really like that, sort of a bit funkier, and it just, the tweed was just, it didn't really work, but I really like that with it, and I think that's sort of quite casual and perfect for this sort of transitional weather where we're going into the spring, because I'm layered up, and I've got sort of different textures, but it's all one colour. So yeah, I really like that. I think that's a really nice outfit, and like I say, I knew exactly what I wanted this to look like when I bought it. I had a vision in my head of how I wanted it to work, and I'm quite pleasantly surprised. I'll just try the Miranda jacket on as well. Now, I don't think that works as well. I think it's because of the length of the coat compared to the length of the dress. I think the lengths are just, there's just something that jars about those two lengths. If it was sort of a shorter jacket and you've got the fullness of the skirt, then I think that would be better, but I don't actually think that works. But I will show you the tweed jacket which I've been wearing with it. And that's the tweed jacket over the jumper, over the dress. And yeah, I think it's lovely, and I just love the navy through it. I love the patches. I just think it's really nice, and again, it's just kind of a outfit it's not too smart, it's quite casual. I think having the trainers on just really cashes it down. But yeah, I think it's just one of those great kind of, it'll take you through sort of the seasons really, and that's what I really like about it. So yeah, so I'm envisioning navy. I mean, I think everything I've tried on's been navy. I've just remembered I haven't tried the cardigan on with this. I don't know why this works and the coat doesn't, because the lengths are quite similar. Whether it's because this is a cardigan and that's a coat and there's not all that fuss at the front, maybe. But again, it's just, I just absolutely love it, and again, it's just really casual. Beads I picked up for £2 in a charity shop, and my ring was £3 in a charity shop, and I love them because they're almost the same, and I just think they're fab. And obviously because I'm wearing so much navy, it felt only, oh my god, excuse me, I'm drinking sparkling water and it's repeating. So yeah, it's a no-brainer just to have some navy beads really, which I feel like it's a bit of a throwback to the 80s when you wear matching beads. But yeah, that's another just fab fun outfit. But I don't think I've shown you this dress. Have I shown you this dress on its own? Yeah, I have, I think. Yeah. So ignore this bit. So now I've got the skirt on, the sort of tealy coloured one, my navy tights, my navy loafers. I've gone back to the top with shirt out. Oh my god, I'm in such a dilemma as to whether or not I should cut the shirt off the jumper. I mean, I suppose the only thing I can do, the only saving grace, I could tuck it in, and I don't know what looks better. I really don't know. I actually think for the purposes of this, so I've got a mirror here, that probably looks better, but I don't know. And then I would just throw over my little bag. I've got my cardigan on again because I just think it's quite a cosy look because you've got the jumper underneath, but I'm not roasting because there's nothing on my arms. So I don't feel very bulky. This is actually quite thick, and if this was long sleeve, there's no way I'd wear a cardigan over it. But because it's sleeveless, it gives me the opportunity to wear this cardigan, and I do think that the colours actually look really nice together. And I'm shirt or no shirt, deal or no deal. I absolutely have no clue. I don't know what to do. Help! Comments below. I don't know. I don't know if I cut it, will I really regret it for days like this? But are days like this going to be few and far between? And will I end up tucking it into everything I wear or not? I don't know. I'll try the green skirt on now. And that's the green skirt with my white company jumper. I actually wore this jumper, as I told you, with the darker skirt, but actually I really like it with this skirt because it's just a bit more of a contrast and it just feels a bit more fun and a bit younger. I don't know whether it's a bit serious having the dark top and the dark skirt, and maybe that's why I like the white to break it up. I don't really know. Bag, I'd probably go because why wouldn't I, for my bag with a strap. And again, I think that looks really good. And do you know what? This is probably going to give this bag a whole lease of life, because I was bought this bag for my 40th birthday and I wore it for sort of 2 or 3 years and then just haven't really worn it, and it's just been stuck in the top of my wardrobe. But actually there's so many colours in it that you can pick out, that I think because the strap on it originally is just kind of that blue, like, strap, you know, strapping strap. But actually it's really nice to have just something a little bit different, and I implore you all to go and buy a strap off Amazon. They sell them on Amazon for not very much, and I don't think this will be the last one I purchase, because I just think they can change up so many bags. And if I can find bags in Chaz's that I could actually cut the handle off this if I thought this was a long-term thing. I would be so bold as to cut that off. Although I don't think I'd be so bold as to cut off my white shirt off my jumper. I don't know what to do. So that's my final outfit. So this was my Bowden skirt, and I just absolutely love everything. So it's all very simple, it's all very mix and match. I think what I'm going to do is put my jeans, my trainers and my Bowden sweatshirt back on because we're out for coffee, and my long sort of wool coat, because I just feel quite classy like that and like a proper sort of mum about town sort of person. And that's it. So if you have enjoyed this video, it has been so lovely to come back. Please show it some love. Please give it a thumbs up. And like I've said, just tell your friends and let's see if we can get that subscriber count up. But I do appreciate every single person who's reached out and said that they've missed me, and it's really kind, so thank you. Maybe next time I'll do a bit more of a chatty one, talking about what we've been up to. Not that there's been a great deal. I think probably to address the elephant in the room, I have lost some weight, which is a whole other story, and I will, if you want to know how I've lost weight, then I'm happy to share that with you. If you don't care, then that's fine, but I'm happy to kind of do a what I eat in a day sort of video for you as well. There's no secret to it, it's just I've eaten less than normal. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. And I promise that I will, you know, now I'm back on the horse, let's keep going. So thank you so much, and I will see you all really soon in my next video. So take lots of care, and I'll see you soon. Take care. See you soon. Take care. I'm in a loop.